Did you know PoOkeygirl from Uncle KKenny is most likely over 40 years old? Or that the secret main villain is theorized to be hiding in plain sight? On this episode of Theretrorater, we're diving straight into 15 things you missed so far in the Uncle KKenny show. Just a quick warning, major spoilers ahead. Number 13. If you look around any of the characters' rooms, you're sure to find lots of small nods and secrets, such as in episode 1 where a Hawkeye poster can be seen located in Timmy's room, which is strange considering the winged hero seems to be a nobody at first glance. Maybe he has more notoriety than we currently know. Also, in episode 5, we can see Willie cackling at something in the distance. If you look closely, he has a photo of a crossed out ice cream truck, foreshadowing his phobia further explored in episode 6. Number 12. On Uncle KKenny's TV in episode 3, there is a guy with a sign stating, "Coronavirus is a hoax," despite being the only one in the protest with a mask. A hidden visual gag that the series is known for. In the same frame, the guy with the helicopter hat who joined the resistance can be seen among the protesters. Number 11. Hank the Survival Expert posters can be seen throughout episode 4 and 5, teasing the character to make an appearance later in the series. In fact, an anonymous tip alleges that he was supposed to make an appearance in the 5th episode, but his scenes were cut, leaving only a short video gag. All this leaves to the audience's grounds to theorize. Many people, including influencer James Charles, theorize that he is the true villain of the entire show. He believes that there are hidden pieces of lore strewn about the show that reveals what Hank really is. Or, maybe his character was just replaced, and Hank has just wasted screen time. It is all left up in the air for now. Number 10. If you watch closely at the credits sequence in episode 6, you'll find an unexplained message at the end. Normally, you would see Curry in a Hurry credited as playing Tyrone. Recently though, his voice has been noticeably absent from the show. With no official statement from the studio as of the uploading of this video, all we have to go off of is the ominous message, "Also Rahul, I will kill you." On IMDb, you can clearly spot Rahul credited as the voice of Tyrone, meaning that this sudden departure from the show could have been a conflict behind the scenes. The direct threat towards Rahul hints at a deep hatred between the studio and the actor. We at Theretrorater can only speculate on what happened. Number 9. The first frame of most episodes of the show is a shot of Uncle KKenny's front yard. There is a pile of dirt on the right-hand side that is arguably the size of a human body. Could there be someone buried there? Maybe it's this Curry in a Hurry guy the studio seems to dislike so much. Number 8. In the second episode, Billy can be seen wearing a Cartman shirt referencing South Park, one of the main inspirations for the Uncle KKenny show as stated by creator Magic Cheese in an insider interview with Stars. Maybe he's the one who kicked Rahul off the show. Maybe it was for the better. Number 7. In episode 6, Wheelchair Willie and Sarah Laker have a date in a restaurant called Endroit de Merde. In English, the translated name reads, pardon my French, pun intended, place. Although a childish gag, the name fits the themes of the show. That name, Poop Place, reminds me a lot of Tyrone's voice actor. I don't know about you guys, but here at Theretrorater, Rahul gives off a bad feeling. Number 6. Also in episode 6, near the end, Uncle KKenny can be seen wearing a Better Than Breaking Bad sticker, an inside joke between the writers that their show is greater than one of the highest rated television series of all time. Whether or not that's true is up for you to decide. Except for Rahul. His opinions are probably awful, and nobody really cares about what he thinks. I think Magic Cheese is a much better actor than him. Number 5. PoOkeygirl's character is inspired by a real female Twitch streamer named Pokimane. She is 24 years old. Rahul is most likely 90 because of how stupid and wrinkly he seems. Based on the fact that PoOkeygirl dated Uncle KKenny 20 years before the story takes place, that would mean that she was 4 when she dated him, which is alarming and doesn't make much sense. Nor does Rahul departing the fantastic show that is Uncle KKenny. With that taken into account, we believe that PoOkeygirl is around 40 years old, much older than her real-life counterpart. Tyrone is much more intelligent than his real-life counterpart. Number 4. Yet another Easter egg in episode 6 is in the stall where Wheelchair Willie hides in. There are drawings and writings such as Uncle KKenny was here and life is like a toilet, sometimes it gets clogged.
Rahul can't draw because he is untalented and incapable of creating expression.
The Uncle KKenny was here sign is something he wrote in the stall as he bugged it. a little extra detail to add some more depth into the scene.
Raul's brain needs a lot more depth because of this horrid behavior, that stupid little man. He needs to do more work and stop playing around.
Number 3.
I don't think that this was subtle, but Raul is hinted to be extremely unable to play such a great character such as Tyrone. Personally, I don't think that he was worthy of the role. Magic Cheese was always better, and you should have voiced him the entire time. I hate that small boy. He never does any work because he is lazy. All he does is play. Playing is all he is good at. He is a bad little boy. So bad. He plays and plays and plays. Such a bad boy. Very, very bad. He needs to work. Working would make him a goody good boy. A nice boy. But he is not a nice boy. He only plays.
Number 2.
Raul. What a dumb name, unlike Tyrone. Tyrone is a pretty good name, yes. Raul just plays. He has a bad name and only plays. That makes him a bad boy, yes. Work is what he doesn't do. No work, all play. No, all play makes him a bad boy. No work and all play makes Raul a bad boy. No work and all play makes Raul a bad boy. No work and all play makes Raul a bad boy.
Number 1.
And a rendezvous. Your eyes held a message tender, saying I surrender all my love to you. Midnight brought us sweet romance.